YouTube. Today's date is Thursday, February 11th, 2016. I'm coming with an evening video because this morning I was running super late for my morning meeting. So I honestly did not have time to record a video. I was like, oh crap. I even thought about it as I was exiting my car and running. So I didn't have time. So I apologize. I'm coming to you in the evening. And let's see. So I am about to finish week 3 of doing my juice for breakfast, juice for lunch. And I have failed. Wednesday, I actually had a cup of coffee. And I had these treats. It's Nature's Harvest. It's some diet type. And I had like 4 little wafers. I don't even know. I guess they're morning biscuits. I'm not sure what they're called. But they're dietary. They're from Nature's Harvest. And then for dinner, I had my normal dinner. And then for today, Thursday. Oh, so then I did go to the gym. I did do my weights. I came home. I did not run on the machine. I thought I was going to run on the treadmill. And I just didn't do it. And then for today, Thursday, I was supposed to leave work early because I got there early. And my plan was to come home and do the treadmill. I ended up leaving work late, and I felt so embarrassed because as I was going to the elevator to go to my car, I saw the Zoom instructor actually coming back to notice, to come teach a class, and I was trying to like hide because I felt really embarrassed, and she didn't notice me, thank God. So I got to my car, and then I came home, and I was supposed to get on a treadmill, and that just didn't happen because I got home exactly at my normal time. So my husband came down, he was talking to me and all this and all that. So I think I told you guys that a few other things happened. So today I didn't work out. But it's okay because tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and do my weights. And I may do Zumba. I'm not sure yet. So one of the things I think I told you guys is that I have 2 surprises for my husband. One of them happens this weekend. And another one happens like 2 months from now. And the problem was that I had lost my engagement ring. And, you know, I couldn't find it. And I looked all over the place. I literally almost tore his house apart. And I was like, you know what? It's over. It's gone. You know, I'm just going to buy myself a new wedding set. Now, I don't know why. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted a wedding set. I never just wanted a wedding band. I remember buying from this catalog when I was really young. An engagement ring was a solitaire engagement ring and a wedding band. It was like those fake from Finger Hut, like you buy a set of 7. So yesterday I was like really depressed. I started looking at rings and I saw this awesome cute ring from HSN. It was so cute. It was like $70. It's called Xavier 2.60, but it's in silver. And my coworker is like, "Oh, it's in silver. Yuck, I don't like silver." And I was like, "Oh, well, it looks really pretty. You know, I think I'm gonna buy it." And somebody told me not to buy it. So I came home and I was like depressed. I was looking at my husband. He's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I missed my engagement ring. I can't find it. I can't believe you just found one. I always have them both together." So he's gonna go tell me like, "Oh, you know, don't worry. You're gonna find it. Don't buy anything." So I start showing him engagement rings that cost mostly like my engagement ring. And I said, you know, these are new. Maybe I should upgrade myself, you know, because again, my husband's very still. He's very romantic, and not romantic. He's very caring in other ways, but as far as engagement rings and all that and jewelry, he's not. You know, I just buy this stuff myself because, you know, I'm not gonna wait for you to buy it for me. So I was telling him like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and invest and everything, blah blah blah. And then fast forward, and then I told him because he was gonna come upstairs. I came upstairs and looked in our bedroom. I even looked all over here in our closet, and I couldn't find anything. And I told him, I said, you know, I just think I want to buy another ring set. Probably the cheapest one because, you know, he's like, "No, let me look for it still." And I said, "Look, just to motivate you, if you find it, I'm going to give you a big surprise." You know, not thinking he was going to find anything. This is where it gets tricky because, like, not even 5 minutes later, he comes back, he goes, "I found it." And I'm like, "No, you didn't." He goes, "Yeah, I did, underneath the bed." I had looked under my side of the bed. I did not look on his side of the bed. Obviously, he found it. I have it on my finger. And I was like, "Oh my God, you found it." So I told him what the surprises were. And he was like shocked. He's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, those are your surprises." All right. So then today at work, I was talking again to somebody. And this person was telling me how they did the juice fast for 2 months. And they saw the documentary that I saw, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And there's 2 of them. because he did a part 2. I've only watched the first part, and it was very interesting. And, I told you guys, the reason why I started doing, like, the first 2 weeks, which were way more successful than this week, was because of JJ Smith, one of my Facebook friends. Friend, because they're a Facebook friend, but she's one of my college classmates. She actually started following JJ Smith, and I'm like, who is this? And she has a 10-day cleanse and this and that. So the two cleansing systems really differ. The first one from JJ Smith, she, I'm just going to say allows you to use like nuts, like 2 hard-boiled eggs, like you're really limiting yourself. And you pretty much stick to juices. Me, because I don't have time in the morning I'm always running behind and stuff. So what I ended up doing is buying Naked Juice. So I drink Naked Juice for breakfast, Naked Juice for lunch, and then dinner. I used to have dinner. Now, I was pretty good at the first week, I would say, but my problem has always been food. You guys know that. But my big issue is that I cannot limit my dinner. I don't know what's going on. It's going crazy. I'm eating tortillas like crazy, and I got to the point that I had eliminated all tortilla, and then all of a sudden I'm eating tostadas like there's no tomorrow. So this person had told me once before, they're like, you should watch this documentary. You really have 58 pounds to lose to hit your goal of 250. You should just, do a fast. If you did a fast for 2-3 months, you would lose that weight so fast. I am telling you, I did it before and I lost a lot of weight. And then you just have to reboot yourself every 3 months and just do the 10 days and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't think I could do it. So I ended up telling you guys that I was going to do it this past Monday. Well, yeah, I started to do it. And as soon as I got home and started cooking, and I just broke down. I'm like, forget that crap. I need to eat. So again, we had this conversation again. And this person told me like, hey, have you considered, I was looking at you at our meeting today. And, you're looking very good. I can tell you're slimming down. And I have to admit, I feel better. I feel better because I'm lifting weights. This is the second week where I'm lifting weights. I'm lifting weights 3 times a week. It makes you feel better, And so I told this person, I'm like, I did try to do it. I just couldn't. At the end of day 1, I don't know. I just worried because I started watching all these YouTube videos of people that did it. And some people started getting like headaches on like day 20 still. And everyone keeps pretty much the consensus is the first 3 days are hell. And the 4th day is like you see the lights and then you're good to go. And I was like, oh my God. So I bought my detox tea from Yogi, which JJ Smith says. So JJ Smith, like I said, she tells you can have snacks. This other guy from the video, from the documentary, he literally just has juices. He doesn't have fruits. He doesn't have snacks. It's juice, 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 juice. So I have made the decision that tomorrow, February 12th, 2016, I am going to officially try to do, I'm going to start off with saying a 10-day fast, which means juice only, no solids, just my detox tea in the morning. It's 10 days, and I'm going to try the best that I can. I'm still going to be cooking, so that's, and part of the thing that motivated me was this person that talked to me today. She told me, she's like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. When I do it, it's very hard. I do it every 3 months. I just do 10 days though, but I did do a 60. I don't think she's done the 60 day. I have to check with her. But people have been doing 60 day. And I think for right now, I'm going to try to say I'm going to do a 10 day. And I'm going to do my damnness because I do want to have a child. I do want to get healthy. I'm turning 39 and like this is it for me. Like I'm old and as it is, I'm already a high risk pregnancy just with age, and then to add weight onto it, it's horrible. So I'm going to take the plunge. I know it's going to be very hard, and I figured this would be the best because Friday I have work, and then Saturday and Sunday if I feel like hell, then I just won't cook, And I told my husband, I said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I might not cook this weekend because I just need the 3 days. Everyone keeps saying how 3 days is the limit, and after 3 days you're good to go. So why am I taking this plunge? One, because food right now, like I said, is my enemy. I do think I'm doing somewhat better, even though I'm very honest with you guys with what I eat and whatnot. But I do have to admit that doing the 2 shakes a day, the 2 smoothies a day, I have to admit that my tongue palate has changed a lot. I had chocolate for the first time in a long time over the weekend, like a piece, and then I had a little small bite size last night. And I mean, it was like a burst of flavor in my mouth. And I know it's because I don't eat as I used to eat. So it's really changing. And the hardest part is going to be if I do make it to the 60-day mark, which again, my goal is 10. I think big part of the problem is going to be getting back to eating, because I'm hoping and praying that after I do, let's just say the 60 days, that I'll be able to limit what I eat. Because, that's my problem right now. My sensors of knowing when I'm full and knowing when I'm done, they're like totally out of whack. They're trying to get there. They're like halfway there, but they're not fully there. So I need to have like this rest period so that my body can kind of like reset itself, and then we can move forward. My plan is to still continue to work out. I may not be jogging as often as I am now. I may just stick to Zumba class and weights, but I definitely do not want to give up on weights. So you guys wish me all the luck in the world. I will keep you guys updated. I think I'm going to do some private videos first. And then once I complete a 10-day fast, then I'll go ahead and like put it. But I feel like this is motivating to myself. I come on here because this is like my vlog for me, but also because, maybe I'll motivate someone else, or maybe someone else will see this and be like, oh shit, I didn't know Fit Crab was going to do this. Maybe I should join her or something like that, because I think this community is very good for motivating each other. And it's YouTube is so exciting because you can see anything. You search 60-day fast, you see like 30,000 videos. You do naked juice fast and you see like, there's one girl, I think her name's something with glasses. And she always has sunglasses on. And she did a 60-day fast with naked juice. So it's just like really crazy. I mean, the internet's very powerful, very wonderful. So stay tuned. You guys will see. And, like I said, thank you so much for being an inspiration. Thank you so much for inspiring me to work out. And, if you are on Fitbit, feel free to invite me, fitcrab77@gmail.com. And, I try to do all the challenges that I can, and I have to up my game. And that's another thing. On the weekend, this weekend, I'm not going to work out. I'm just going to do my weights tomorrow, Friday, and weekend. I'm not going to work out. So hopefully on Monday, it's going to be day 4, and I'll be good to go. Like, I will be, like, food-free. So let's see how it goes. You guys wish me luck. Thank you, guys, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.